Hello everybody, this is Carmine Human during editing. During the making of this video, I was not aware that Redeem Zoomer had already made a tier list, and I was just making this purely for fun. However, I do recommend that you go check out his video based on all the denominations explained very simply. It's where I got a lot of my inspiration from, and a lot of the stuff that we talk about in this video are probably not true or from a very biased point of view, so please tell us if we did anything wrong. Enjoy.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
This is gonna be great.
Fucking exquisite, bro.
Okay, so as you can see, we're going to be ranking some Christian denominations. Most of them we actually don't even know about, but
I have a decent idea of all of them because of a fucking YouTuber I watch, but
YouTube.
yeah, I don't know the most about most of them.
Alright, let's start with the first one, Lutherans.
But when I remember, they're pretty alright.
If I remember watching some videos by like Redeem Zoomer, he said that they're known for they focus more on the gospel rather than the scripture, I believe.
I forgot what the difference was. I thought gospel was just a term
No,
used for the
I think
Bible as a whole.
the scripture is like the rules, what you shouldn't do. But I think the gospel is like what you can do, like
Wait.
how you can be saved.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah, I
believe
forgot
that's what
about
it's
that.
talking about. So I'd probably rank it like right about here, like one of these two. Let me get the
Yeah, I'm
tiers.
a
Let me get the
little.
tiers better because these ones are not very good. I'm just gonna do it like this: S A B C D. Shit. Fucking Satan.
Heretic. Yeah, heretics at the bottom.
Alright, Lutherans would probably go about A or B.
I I think kind of I don't know. I'd say like high B kind of because like
High B?
yeah they're traditional Protestants. They're a little different,
They're
than
kind of,
what
yeah.
I agree with. Yeah, like I'm
Oh my
evangelical. I'm evangelical. Yeah, I'm evangelical.
god.
Traditional Protestants do it a decent bit differently. Their
Okay.
whole like appealing to mystery thing, the whole
Appealing
mystery
to
thing that they do.
mystery, the fucking Orthodox be like, ooh,
Yeah,
mystery
they
smoke.
yeah, they have the same sort of
Fucking
thing. I'm kind of
smoke
it's like, oh,
machines.
you can't understand him unless slightest. He's completely mysterious,
He's
instead
completely
of like,
mysterious.
yeah, that I find kind of weird. Doesn't matter much, but I find it kind of weird. I'd
Uh,
say B.
that
B's
is
good.
kind of true.
Yeah,
Wait, which one were we talking about?
we're talking about Lutheran. You already put
Lutheran.
it there.
Okay, B. Next, Presbyterians. If what I remember correctly, Presbyterians are the people. They mostly focus on education, like actually
Yeah,
studying.
they're big about books and shit. They're the more logical type, but
Logical. I'd probably say
you
A.
know the
Like you gotta
however,
give it to them. They're logical.
however, Calvinism.
Oh God.
Yeah, I just gotta say that knocks them down at least the B. At least I'd say B or C, because Calvinism's a little
The
whack.
ironic thing is I hate Calvinism.
I disagree with it
Well, like
heavily,
I don't really hate it, but like
but
I just don't like it as much. Let me double check just to make sure that we're not getting anything wrong.
yeah, Calvinism is predestination. It's a little more than that, but I'm pretty sure it's
Uh,
mainly predestination.
well, yeah, it's predestination, but God's kind of like really confusing. He says that he can tell everything, but there's also rational thought, so it's kind of weird.
From what I recall, like this is the way my mother explained it to me, so I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, she's not quite the most credible source, but where she said something like it's like what's the word it's like he can tell he knows all the different paths you can go down, but he doesn't know the exact one or something like that.
So he knows every
I
single
don't know if that's
path,
true
but
though.
you get to choose it.
Kinda, yeah,
That could be possible.
yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure on that though.
Um, believe that God communicates knowledge of Himself to people through the world of God, through the Word of God. People are not able to know anything about God except through this self-revelation.
Hmm.
Speculation about anything which God has not revealed through his word is not warranted. The knowledge people have of God is different from that of which they have of anything else because God is infinite and finite people are incapable of comprehending an infinite being. While the knowledge revealed by God people is never incorrect, it is also never comprehensive. This is a lot to read. But I'm gonna
Yes,
see if I'm see if I can
everything's a
try to
lot to read.
find I'm see if I can try to find like the main points. 5 points, perfect. Human will, total depravity. Humanity possesses free will, but it is in bondage to sin until it is transformed. Unconditional election. Predestination that describes actions and motives of God prior to his creation of the world when he predestined some people to receive salvation. What? Justification by faith alone. Commonly held to distinguish Lutheran and Reformed traditions of Protestantism among others. What? Justification by faith. That gives it some points.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it
the
does. It just
faith.
like I'm chill with Calvinism with the exception of predestination. You know,
That
that's
is
the
true.
main issue I have a problem
Because
with.
like
You know.
the biggest problem is that it's basically saying, "Whoa, some people are going to die 100%. They're not going to make it."
Yeah, well, yeah, like the one thing a lot of them believe. I'm not sure if it's a core part of Calvinism or like an offshoot of Calvinism, but like a lot of them believe like once saved, always saved and stuff. It's weird with
What?
that. Once saved, always saved. It's like,
Once
oh, if you
saved,
become a
always
Christian,
saved.
you're always gonna end up going to heaven, even if you don't, even if you unbecome a Christian later. You
That
know, if you
sounds
lose your faith
like
later.
sin to me. Excuse for sin.
Basically, yeah. I
Perseverance
don't
of
know
the
if that's
saints.
all forms of Calvinism. I know there's some offshoots. I think I might be thinking of some offshoots, or like maybe it's not a part of Calvinism, just something that most of them happen to believe. I'm not sure.
Okay, so it's a. Is it Calvinistic though?
Yes, Presbyterian is Calvinist.
Or monergism. It is a view within Christian theology that holds God works through the Holy Spirit to bring about salvation. Okay, yeah, that's normal. Uh, Reformed Calvinist. Okay, yeah, it's Calvin. Yeah, I'd say I'd give it a B. Just
Yeah,
straight B. Next is Anglicans. I
Anglicans.
feel like the biggest problem is that they were made because the king wanted to divorce.
Yes, that is true, but we can't just judge it purely off of history. You know, we have to
True.
give it somewhat of how it is, and well,
It's a
you know,
very
it's weird because it can
controversial.
either be. Thing is, it's weird.
It can be
It
both
can either you can
Catholic
get.
and Protestant.
Yeah, at times, like you meet ones that are incredibly Catholic. They're basically just Catholics, but a little more Protestant. You know, they're like the evangelicals Catholics at times. Other times, they're like just they're kind of like stricter, like just slightly stricter Protestants at other times. You know, it's fucking weird. I don't understand. Some of them are like Baptist almost. Some of them are like Catholics. I don't understand it.
Uh,
Since they're just so all over the fucking place, I
they're
think we
they're
should put
kind of
them in C.
confused. C. Uh,
That's the middle of the road.
all right, yeah, they're kind of in the middle. Well, I know B's in the middle because down here's just shit.
I mean, yeah, but still, that just.
Well, Methodists, I remember they prefer action. Words, actions speak louder than words, basically. I'd say
Yeah,
that
but
does hold some truth.
yeah, I may be a bit biased here because Methodists are a big thing where I'm from, but I'd say they're decently high, you know, because like they have a lot of good points and they do a lot of good. They're real big on doing action, like you said.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, entire sanctification's kind of fucking whack,
Let
but
me
it's
take a
not the
look just to
worst.
make sure we're not getting it wrong. Methodist theology, salvation, conception of free will, pose a theological determination of absolute predestination. Okay. Initiated when one chooses to respond to God, who draws the individual near to Him, thus teaching synergism. Methodists interpret Scripture as teaching that the saving work of Jesus Christ is for all people, but effective only to those who respond and believe in accordance with the Reformation principles, sola gratia and sola fide. John Wesley taught 4 key points fundamental to Methodism. A person is free not only to reject salvation, but also to accept it by an act of free will. All people who are obedient to the gospel according to the measure of knowledge given them will be saved. The Holy Spirit assures a Christian that they are justified by faith in Jesus. Christians in his life are capable of Christian perfection and are commanded by God to pursue it. So it's kind of like baptism,
It,
but
yeah, it's
more.
it's like baptism, like Baptist, so a little different. Like it is a reason why it's the second biggest in the South. You know, it's the alternative to Baptist here.
No, it's just baptism, but like there's more stuff to it.
Kinda. I'd
Do we
say going A.
do we even have baptism in this list?
Probably.
I don't think we
Um,
even have baptism in this list. The person who made the oh wait, we do, yeah. Okay, Methodists, I'd probably say A. They're pretty good.
yeah, they're pretty good. It's just the only real disagreement I have is they do infant baptism and
Oh, yeah, I'd kick
all
it
of them
down to
do
like
that.
here.
All of them do that.
I'd
All of
say
them except for
like
Baptist.
because of infant baptism, I'd say probably B. Because
Bro,
no, they're
are you
saying
gonna knock
they're
every other one down
they
for that?
they're saying that you have the free will to believe in God, but then they're also doing infant baptism.
Yeah, I know, like, it's weird. Well, do they do infant baptism? I can't remember. Let me look it up. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you
sure they
should probably
do.
look it up.
I don't remember. Yeah, I'll look it up.
I'm gonna delete like D and shit because we don't even use it. Probably not gonna use it.
Just leave it there just in case.
I'll no, I'll make it when we need it.
Okay.
And now the entire tier list looks like shit. There we go. Much simpler. Presentation mode. Uh, yeah. Now I just made a presentation mode. It should be a little bit better, hopefully. Uh, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
think thing is I've seen Methodist Church do adult baptisms and like child baptisms, but I've also heard they do infant baptisms. I think it's like a sort of split thing. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. I'm
I'd
just gonna
still
double
say
check. I'm gonna
A.
double check. I'm gonna double check.
Yeah.
Methodist baptism. Uh, what do they believe about baptism? Well, it's an act of initiation.
Yeah, that's the difference of
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
So
that's the difference. Like with
it's initiated, so you need to first consent to it.
hmm.
I believe so.
So
I'm
yeah, I
not
think
sure.
you have to so yeah, I think at least it might be initiation to the faith kind of thing. I think so that's why other ones do infant baptism because they view baptism as initiation rather than showing your loyalty, you know?
Yeah, but like I believe that baptism should only be done once you actually want it to be done.
Yeah, yeah, like I said, like Baptists, like the way I look at it, I'm pretty sure the other way most Baptists look at it is like it's showing you're loyal to God. It's showing you actually believe in God. While for other ones, you do that to be initiated as a Christian, basically.
Yeah, and most of them don't end up being Christian.
What do you mean?
Most people who are baptized at birth are usually pushed towards Christianity, so and they hate it.
It really depends, because I've seen plenty of people of other denominations. They've been in it all their life and they're very faithful. But
Yeah, most
yeah,
people that I see that don't like Christianity or like refuse to join it are the people who are either baptized at birth or the ones who are pushed, who are Christianity is pushed towards them.
fair. But I mean, we can't knock specifically Methodists for that. All of them do that.
Yeah, or so I'd probably say A. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
they're yeah,
Now Dutch Reformed. I don't know too much about it.
they're Presbyterians. They're literally just
They're
Presbyterians, but from a
but
different country.
more nerd,
I think, yeah, they're just
nerdier
slightly nerdier
Presbyterians.
Presbyterians. So just put them in the same tier.
Just B. They're
There's no
okay.
difference other than language.
Catholic. Well, they did write the Bible. Well, they did put the Bible together.
Yeah, like they have a lot of good points. They did a lot of good stuff in history.
Yeah. What?
However, I really hate the doctrine of the whole of the papacy. I fucking hate that.
I just
But
I don't like how they choose to have people control the Bible.
yeah, they don't believe in everyone a priest and source of Torah. That's the main problem with like
It's just a lot of corruption.
Catholic and Orthodox. Yeah, they have the whole you need to talk to a priest to get to talk to God. It's weird,
It's,
'cause
yeah.
yeah, I'd say you know
Prob
it's kind of weird because like Catholics they can be very faithful. They can be real good, but like Catholic Church as a whole kind of
I'm
fucked.
I'm just gonna make like a
So
B minus.
yeah, I'd say B, maybe B minus. Because
B minus.
yeah, that works. Because yeah, it
Alright.
can go. It can be really good. Like with the, you can like it can be either really good, like with what happened in the Crusades back then, kind of,
What?
and then like look at what happens now. Like look at the Catholic Church now. Look at fucking Francis over here.
It's just also another thing is that I don't really believe in saints that much because they're basically making people into gods.
Yeah, I kind of believe in saints just in a very different way from Catholics.
I believe that people who do good should be commemorated, but they shouldn't become gods.
Like yeah, the way I look at it is like some people are kind of chosen by God to do a certain thing, kind of, but like they're not gods. They're just people that like God worked through them, kind of, you know.
Kind of, yeah. Alright. Congregationalists, what do you know about them?
So you know the Quakers?
No?
They're kind of like that, but not quite. I think.
I'm just gonna search it up. We barely know any of these guys.
Yeah, Congregationalist is
Oh, the
the
Calvinist.
one I know
That
least,
puts
I
them down
think.
by one.
I'm pretty sure they're slightly. I think they like Presbyterians and stuff. They do the congregation thing, like the whole
Let me see
like
what
they
the
don't have
beliefs are.
priests and shit like that. They I don't remember.
So they occupy theological positions. So they're in between Presbyterianism, Baptists, and Quakers.
Hmm.
Kansas City Statement of Faith. Like Presbyterians, congregations practice congregational polity.
Yeah, that's pretty sure that's what I'm
So,
talking
so
about. Like how they all just sort of sit together and then just anyone who feels God talk through them or something like
oh
that.
god,
They talk. They don't have
that's
a
just
priest, a
that's just
pastor, or anything like
creepy.
that.
Every
Yeah,
believer
kind
is
of. But
a priest, and every seeking child of God is given directly wisdom, guidance, and power.
I
What?
mean, the whole everyone a priest is kind of the whole. It's one of the main foundations of Protestantism, but I think they take it a little far. It's a little
Two
odd.
sacraments. They practice infant baptism, which puts it down by one.
Well, so does every every denomination other than fucking
They
Baptist and
don't use the
Anabaptist.
sign of the cross as not to invoke the intercession of saints.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about them. Like a lot of old, like a lot of like they're basically the Puritans, and the
They
thing about them
sound
is
really
they
like
believe that
superstitious. They sound like they'd be really
not
superstitious.
it's not superstition. I don't think it'd be classified as ever kind of. They had the whole you have to use the cross in a very specific circumstance or else it's a blasphemy type thing.
Okay, so it's like old southern people.
Oh no, we're nowhere near as bad about that. But yeah. It's like take the typical old Baptist lady and crank it up. Just
Oh my
crank
god.
that shit up by like 20.
Yeah, so I'd probably say it's like a negative B, B minus, or a C, somewhere between here.
I'd say B minus because they're still Protestants. They still pretty faithful from what I know. But yeah,
Some problems.
yeah. What's
Baptists, I think like the Baptists, mostly they've kind of been shat on because a lot of the Baptists aren't like actually good people usually.
I don't know about that. Like I know I'm biased because I'm a fucking Southern Baptist. So yeah, but still. still, most Baptist folk I met are some of the best Christians,
They've just been
Even
shat
if they're a
on.
little, yeah, even
Basically,
if they're a
everyone I know, they
little,
hate Baptists.
yeah, I don't get that. Like, I understand, like, they're like the stereotypical creationists, not understand much about science, go to backwards, not even know that much about theology kind of Christians. I know that, but the core of baptism, the actual beliefs of the Baptist denomination, yeah, that's good, and a lot of
Bias,
Baptist
let's
people are
go.
pretty.
Let's go, bias.
Yeah, I mean we're both Baptists, so yeah.
Well, wait, what does non-denominational mean?
Basically just Baptists, but they don't call themselves Baptists.
What?
It can mean anything, but in practice, it's just Baptists, where they don't call themselves Baptists. Because like the
I'm
big
taking
thing,
a look.
one big thing about baptism that I
Open or
admittedly do not
acceptable,
agree
if
with,
any.
it like I said, it varies. Like they call themselves non-denominational, but most of the time it just means they're Baptist. Because the thing about Baptists is we don't. A lot of them, I don't agree with this, but a lot of them really do not like the concept of denominations. They just think
Hmm.
Christian, which I don't
Well, yeah,
agree
but
with.
like
I
the
think denominations are
denominations,
kind of
they
needed.
just come naturally with humans.
Yeah, they're
Humans are
they're kind of
rational.
needed to avoid confusion and all sorts of shit like that. A lot of Baptists, they don't like the concept of denominations because they reminds them too much of like the Catholics with how the church is like. Yeah, I don't really get it. But yeah,
Well,
that's where
I'd say I'm not
non-denominational comes from.
exactly. I'm kind of a Baptist, but like I'm a mixture of a few. Because I don't really believe in
Yeah, I
only
agree.
believing in one denomination. Because if you only do
Yeah,
that,
neither.
then you're not actually thinking for yourself. You need to actually. God gave you rationality for a reason, so you need to think about it and
Yeah, that's
combine
the good
whichever one you
thing
think
about
is the
like
best.
that's a good thing about Protestantism and like mainly a lot of Protestant denominations. You just say you're whichever one you're closest to, but you can still have your own beliefs and still go to the same church and everything like that. Well, like Catholics, Orthodox stuff, you're regimented into the same sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's more
Yeah,
freedom
that's
in
that's the thing
Protestantism to
about it.
think.
Yeah,
So
and I think Baptist is
non-denominational.
kind of the best about that.
Say
Non-denominational,
B,
I'd I'd say B minus because in practice it tends to be take Baptist, but then make it fucking
liberal
goofy
Baptism.
fog machine bull. Yeah, goofy fog machine bullshit. Yeah, at the time.
What is Pentecostal?
Pentecostal. If I'm correctly, they're like Methodist, but they take it a little farther.
Oh my god. It's like every single one is a more extreme version of each other.
Sometimes, yeah. From what I remember, Pentecostal, yeah,
Charismatic religious movement.
yeah, charismatic. Basically, they still believe in like
Fastest
the
growing.
the gifts of God, like healing powers and stuff.
I heard that they're the most fastest growing one so far.
Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure
Well, my internet's
yeah,
slow.
they're a little odd. They take entire sanctification even farther, kinda. It's weird. Like they can just stop sinning.
What?
Yeah, that's what entire sanctification is. They can reach a point where they stop sinning.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing about them. The thing I disagree with the
Fasting
most.
revival is a sign of the end times. Speaking in tongues. Thus, Pentecostalism developed into a national missionary effort almost immediately. It was spread for small minority communities. It was grew just for Europe. Spread the movement to Mexico. What? Why is it getting so big?
Very correctly, it's because like they're just. All I know is that I've heard they had like very good preachers. That's all.
By conservative evangelical groups that reject the notions of faith healing and speaking it. What's faith healing? Sounds like it'd probably be like salvation through faith or something.
No, faith healing is where a
Oh,
pastor, a preacher, whatever can literally heal you if they
that's
have enough faith.
that's debatable.
Yeah, I think it might be able to happen, but like most of the quote unquote healers you see are bullshitters. So yeah, like I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Most of faith healers and stuff are like are bullshitters.
Yeah, heal division. I'd say they're kind of crazy.
the worst, like I said. Like just like Methodists, they're very faithful. You know, they
Reliability
can
of
do
the
good
Bible.
things.
I don't know if the Bible's that reliable.
Uh, I
Like, yeah,
mean,
it's reliable,
it
but it's
is
still written by humans.
kind of, yeah. I'd still say it's
It was written
mostly
without
reliable,
error.
but
It's literally made by humans.
yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of like old like a lot of like evangelicals. I don't agree at this point, but a lot of evangelicals I know, like my mother, she believes that the Old Testament was written by Moses and God told him exactly what to write. So in a
Uh,
way, it's basically written by God through a human.
I think,
I don't
yeah,
believe that,
they kind of
but
crazy. They're kind of crazy. I'd say like
that's
B or B
that's a lot
minus.
of evangelicals. Like that's a lot of evangelicals on that last part. It's weird. So
Evangelicals would probably be later, but a Pentecostal I'd probably say
no,
like
even do you not know what evangelical means?
not really actually. I don't
Okay,
really.
so it so most Baptists, Methodists, Pentecostals, those are evangelical Christians. There's two different meanings for evangelical.
Take the Bible
There's like lowercase,
seriously.
and basically Protestant denominations they start getting more liberal, and then all the like theologically conservative ones that split off from the church became evangelicals, and the difference between them and like traditional ones is us evangelicals we tend to be more about theological freedom in a way. You know, we're more less
Whoa.
regimented. We're more humble when it comes to church stuff. You know, we believe in like a lower church rather than higher church.
Yeah, but like
Basically, the church itself is
it,
less important,
it
kind
says
of.
that they believe in just take the Bible seriously. That's what it says.
As opposed, yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean like whole ass. There's like there's degrees of it. Basically, I'm pretty sure that number comes from because like the whole thing about evangelicalism is an offshoot of the when the Protestant churches got more liberal, the evangelicals split off, and that's the thing. They say they take the Bible more seriously because I mean, look at the progressive Christians, man. Like, look at them.
No, it's evangelical.
Yeah, no shit.
Hmm.
You did.
So
Evangelical just
base
means follow the Bible and don't be a dumbass.
it says take the Bible seriously, so I'm still kind of
Yes.
confused by that.
Yeah, every Christian. If you're a faithful Christian, then you take the Bible seriously.
Seriously, as in what way? As in like you actually follow it, or as in you take the text seriously? Like you take the
Genuinely
text
follow
literally.
it. Literally, that depends on the person, but like it just means you actually follow the Bible, basically.
Okay, yeah. At first I thought it meant like you take
Most
the
of the
text, like
time,
the text literally.
no, we don't take it literally. Most of us try to look into it a bit more, like try to figure out, oh, what did they originally say,
Alright.
to put into the context of the time, you know. So we take it a little more literally than than a lot of. I don't know why I'm saying we as if you're not basically one of us. But yeah, I mean you're fucking Baptist after all. But yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Holy shit! One second. I got minor detour. 1 second. Um. But
Ooh.
yeah, basically, we take the Bible a little more literally than some other fucking denominations. I mean, pretty sure if you just look into Mormonism, son, you can see what I mean, because they have some really fucking weird shit where they have to interpolate the Bible in really fucking weird ways for their shit to make sense. Actually, no, I'm thinking of Jehovah's Witnesses, but yeah, we actually somewhat take into account what it's actually fucking saying,
Alright.
rather than finding some weird fucking way to change it into something else like a lot of other denominations do.
So we still haven't put Pentecostal though. We got kind of like we went off to the side a bit.
Yeah, we decided to fucking talk about the entirety of evangelicalism.
uh,
uh,
say it's a
I'd say
B.
B, because they're just like slightly weirder. They're like weirder Methodists.
Yeah, kind of. Orthodox. Well, I feel like they're kind of they're really traditional. Most of them. Well,
Yeah,
supposed to be.
they're from what I've seen, most of them are. But like the weird thing about them is like I do not agree with most of their theological shit. But the good thing about their theological shit is even during times of mass liberalization, they're able to stay a stronghold. That
Yeah,
is one good thing they have. That's for damn sure. But
most of them are pretty conservative, pretty
yeah,
traditional.
just my main issue with them is like they have some weird theological shit, and they have a habit of calling literally every other Christian a fucking heretic, which is the most annoying shit ever.
Say it's a B, solid B.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say B or B minus maybe. Yeah, we'll go with B, I think.
Oh, I think B is good.
Yeah,
Uh, Oriental Orthodox. I
they're basically just
do not know what.
Orthodox. They're Eastern Orthodox. I think their theological shit is a little different, but their main thing is that take Eastern Orthodox, but they've been oppressed by Islam for hundreds and hundreds of years because they're in the Middle East. They're like little pockets of Christianity all around the Middle
Let me
East.
see. Adhering to Miaphysite.
Huh?
Sounds like some type of weird thing. I don't like
Mm.
the sound of the word Miaphysite. 50 million members worldwide. Nicene Christian.
Nicene means that they, believe in the doctrine of the what's the word? The Council of Nicene basically is what established the core of Christianity. It means they actually believe in the core of Christianity and they aren't heretics.
Okay.
Non-Nicene would be like the Jehovah's Witnesses and the Mormons and stuff. They don't believe in the actual cores of Christianity.
Hmm. So they're basically like Orthodox. They have a similar doctrine.
Yeah, they're Orthodox. They're basically just Eastern Orthodox, but I think like their belief in what Jesus' nature is slightly different. I think it is like most Christians, it's like a two natures within the same person. You know what I mean? There's like his
Okay.
human nature and his divine nature. He's both fully human and fully God, but the same person. That's what most Christians believe. They believe that he is one nature that is both fully human and fully divine. It's weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand the difference other than just the name. But yeah, they're just Eastern Orthodox, but they've been oppressed for hundreds of years.
Yeah,
That's basically the only
I'd
difference.
say they're B or actually B
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah, I'd say B plus because they're very strong in faith because they're in a Islamic country. They endure constant discrimination.
B plus.
Yeah, purely because they're stronger.
Yeah.
Like they're just stronger.
Alright, wait, before we go on any more, I'm just gonna shit on the Mormons and the Jehovah Witnesses because I hate them.
Yeah, like I looked into Mormonism. It is the fucking wackiest cult shit ever. They have holy underwear.
What?
Holy underwear they have to wear after a certain point. It's the goofiest shit ever. Oh my god, it's like it's kind of kind of thing of it. It's kind of like Scientology in a way.
Like,
If
change
it's
the
little
color to
cult
like
bullshit.
that.
Yeah.
Or should I change it pink because it looks funny.
Yeah, fitting. Uh, alright,
What's the
what's
Church
up
of
next?
Christ?
Church of Christ.
Probably give it a B minus.
I
Alright.
don't know, man.
Oh no, man.
I don't know, man. You kind of seem heretical.
Alright, what's
Average
next?
Orthodox.
Assyrian Church of the East.
Oh, that's basically like Eastern Oriental
Yeah, it's going
Orthodox.
over
I'm
to
pretty
B.
sure. Pretty sure it's just No, I think it's just another version of Oriental Orthodox. They're in, the Middle East, I think.
Yeah, okay, then I'd say just BBs. I don't know about it very much.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure they're not heretics. I'm pretty sure they're most like the Orthodox. I'm not sure though.
Okay, what's a Seventh-day Adventist?
Chaos, remember?
What? He is?
Chaos Incarnate, remember him? Yeah, he's Seventh-day Adventist.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure modern Seventh-day Adventists, they're mostly alright. It's just that they started
except
from
chaos.
Into the World prophecy, so it's kind of iffy. They start from Into the World prophecy. I think they're mostly normal. They're normal
Saturday,
Christians.
the seventh day of the week.
Yeah, they believe Saturday's the seventh day, not Sunday. It's weird, but it
It's
doesn't
kind of odd.
fucking matter. Yeah, it doesn't
Let's
matter though,
see.
really. I know they're real big on the Sabbath
Not
to like
really.
a odd extent,
Church believes God created
but
Earth in 6 days, but on the seventh day, Saturday. Uh, by immersion. What does that mean?
immersion. Oh, baptism. It's
Battlefield
just
1.
baptism.
Immersion.
Immersion, bro.
You
I
got
gotta get
the
immersed,
heads up
bro.
day. The heads up display is ruining my immersion.
The hood's ruining my immersion, dog. I turn that shit off, dog.
Do you believe that when humans die, that they remain asleep until they are brought back to life?
What?
So if you don't believe in Jesus, you're just asleep forever.
So
Apocalypse of
if you don't,
John. Oh, that's just Book of Revelation.
yeah, like I said, the Seventh Day Adventist Church started from an end of the world prophecy that was proven wrong.
Ah,
Yeah, they
Sabbath
thought, oh, on
school.
this date Jesus is gonna return. Then that date came and he didn't return.
Yeah, wasn't there supposed to be like we don't know?
Yeah. I think they, since that
they
was proven wrong,
they have a health and diet.
since they were proven wrong, they're no longer about that.
They have health and diets.
Yeah, they're kind of like, the typical.
They wash feet.
Yeah, it's to show humbleness, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, they're kind of fucking odd. They're kind of like they're like if you take a cult but then
Oh,
remove
looks
the heretical
nasty.
shit and the other shit. What?
Unleavened bread.
Unleavened bread?
It's just tortilla basically, but this photo makes it look so bad.
But yeah, they're very strict, you know.
Uh,
Like an old,
yeah, it's
like a
chaos.
fucking very old, like yeah,
They avoid.
like a fucking yeah.
They sometimes avoid processed food and caffeine. Kosher food.
Now, I think that's a good thing to do, but like having that be a big part of your religion, that doesn't make any sense. Like having that be like a core principle of your faith.
Yeah.
Come on now,
They don't eat pork, rabbit, or shellfish.
really?
Yeah, it says particularly
Yeah,
comes to
another
kosher
case
foods.
of taking too much from the Old Testament.
Like, wasn't there supposed to be like? Didn't God literally give like someone a fucking huge basket of a bunch of animals like eat it now?
I can't remember, but
Eat
yeah,
all.
like I said, I think this is another case of them taking from the Old Testament because I know the Old Testament said something like "Don't eat pork."
It's kind of odd.
That's the thing the Jews had to follow Judaism.
Yeah. Alright, so I'd probably say Seventh Day is like B.
Yeah,
It's alright.
I'd say
Like,
B
it's.
minus because they're like really fucking
Yeah,
strict.
they're kind of weird.
That's yeah. They
What's a
kind of get
Quaker?
rid of the whole.
Quaker's oats? They got their own
but
fucking religion.
what I remember, they're pacifists,
They
like
got their own
incredible
religion.
pacifists.
Quaker? Let me search up a Quaker. Oh my god, Quaker. My boy. My, my boy Quaker. Honestly, they
like
got some of the best mascots, man. Quaker's got one of the best mascots.
You really didn't know that Quakers were a denomination.
No, I just realized today. Like,
Did
look
you?
at he even lost some weight.
You did.
Look
You
at he
didn't know
even
that.
lost some weight.
Well, to be fair, you didn't grow up in a. Yeah. You
Yeah,
probably weren't taught this in history class, were
I
you?
was not taught this in history class.
Yeah, but yeah, they were very big. They were a big
Oh,
important denomination
the
in the
guy even
his.
looks like the Quakers Oats guy.
Cause the Quaker Oats guy is modeled after him.
George Fox.
Yeah, like if I remember correctly,
Oh my god, they
I
have
think it's
so
either
many.
Pence.
They have so many
Yeah, they're a very old denomination from the beginning
subdivisions.
of America. They have like if I
Liberal
remember correctly,
Christianity.
if I remember correctly, like they were basically ran the
Something
fucking
behind the
government of
things.
Pennsylvania or something at one point. But then they're like their big things like pacifism and like just intolerance or something like that. They'll be chill with anybody, even if
Okay.
they completely disagree with them.
Early people.
Yeah, they're like
Liberal Quakers. Sounds so weird. Liberal Quaker.
yeah, because like when you're taught pacifism and get along with everybody, it's not surprising that they'd end up becoming okay with like fucked people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they also do the same thing that what's it called, Congregationalists do. The let the Lord speak through you. Everybody just sits in a circle at church thing.
It's like it's so weird though. It must be really awkward, and then there's gotta be someone who tries to break the awkwardness by going like, "Ah, I see the God."
I don't think it's quite like that. I think it's just anybody just starts just reading Bible verses off the top of their head.
Ah! I can
And then
imagine.
yeah, imagine some fucking teenager doing that with this like fucking Emperor Palpatine betraying to shoot fucking a Holy Ghost lightning through his fucking fingers.
just, just like congregationalism meeting, just everyone like sitting on a fucking like on like those like city street rugs,
I
and
don't
just
think I don't
there's like one guy just starts rolling around. You're like, "Ah!" It's congregationalists, and
quite that
everyone else is just
wild.
watching him and just sitting there because this is normal.
Ugh. Ugh.
Well,
But
Quakers, I'm gonna put it on A because they have a nice food company named after it.
really?
Yep.
Just because Quaker Oat? Man, Quaker Oat isn't even that good to be honest, but
I
yeah.
don't care.
Prefer Walmart Oat, but yeah.
Fucking what? Use like Special K.
Nah, I just get like Special K, that's a cereal.
Yeah,
Talking
oats
oatmeal.
cereal, about the same thing. Oats is just
No, they're
cereal, but like
not.
more
Have you
cooked.
never ate or oatmeal?
I have. It's just cereal, but more cooked.
Bro, blasphemy.
Cooked cereal.
Do not talk about oatmeal like that. It is
Cooked
far more than
cereal.
cereal. It is far more than cereal, okay? I've eaten oatmeal all my life. It's one of my main foods.
It's cooked cereal.
It's not cooked
It's cooked
cereal, dude.
cereal. With
Dude,
the
an oat is
spirit
a
of
you
Moravian
would
church.
yeah, the Moravians, they're like Protestants before Protestants, and I heard they're very fucking weird with some things.
Weren't they the people that like you're soldiers of God's army? Hoorah!
I think that's just
Who's that
any.
again?
I think that.
No,
What do you
there
mean?
was one that was like specifically like the one that made the Salvation Army.
Methodist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Salvation Army, even though they have the whole military thing, they don't even do anything like that. Just, they just like, yo, you want some fucking blankets, dog? You know what I mean? They're they do relief efforts and stuff like that.
Okay, that means I got
Yeah, the
confused.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Methodists. They do have a lot of like army and
What clothes
like
should not be
kingdom kind of analogies.
donated? They're wet, mildewed, or contaminated with hazardous material.
Imagine donating a radiated blanket from Chernobyl to the fucking Salvation Army.
Just take it from a freaking firefighter's basement. All right, let's see. What's the Moravian Church though? What are their
I don't
main
know much
beliefs?
about them. The only thing I've ever heard about them is, oh, they're just Protestants for Protestants, dude. That's all I've ever heard about
What are
them.
they?
I don't know
I'm
shit
reading like
about
a
them.
simplified version.
Yeah.
Recognize the example of Christ's life and proclaim that Jesus Christ. Yeah, no shit. Living the Christian life depends not only on your own effort but upon God.
So
So what?
pseudo Calvinists in some ways.
So
They're
so
not
like
as big as free will in some, you know.
so like you can live your life, but if God doesn't choose you, then you're done.
Yeah, like I said, pseudo
Yeah,
Calvinists in a way.
just like
Not
weird
very big on free
semi-Calvinism.
will.
What are
Yeah,
the Moravians known for? Uh,
speaking German. It's just speaking German.
German. That's it.
Yeah, it's not very big. I mean, the fucking
Crowdless Bible. What's unique about the Moravians? Music.
music. I think they're.
Hallelujah.
I just. I don't know. There's nothing real special about them. Just put them in B minus because they're pseudo Calvinists.
Yeah, but they have a pretty good motto. Our Lamb has conquered. Let us follow him.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good motto. What's the last one? The fuck is that? Italy? Czech?
Zoom in
It
on it
doesn't
a
even have
little
a
bit.
name.
It probably says something. Just reverse image search the image if you can't find it out.
Copy the address of the image.
That won't do shit.
Oh wait, no, I can't even copy the image. Let's just zoom in on it, see if I can find.
Eh,
Iglesia ni Cristo. Sounds Spanish.
yeah, I know Cristo mean is probably
Yeah.
Christ.
Iglesia. I
It's a
probably get
romantic language. I know that.
Cristo. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong.
Probably.
Yeah, I spelled that wrong. Iglesia ni Cristo. Local of Kansas City. They still thinks I'm in Kansas. Alright, let's see. Church of Christ. Non-Trinitarian.
Oh, heretics. I think that tells us all we need to know. All we need to
Is
know.
is
Okay.
is non-Trinitarian heresy.
Yes.
I'm just double checking. Heretic, polytheistic, Trinitarian.
We
What? No, that's not it.
Trinitarian just means Trinity, like believing in the Trinity.
Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Jehovah's Witness, Iglesia ni Cristo. Churches they are not. A heresy takes place in the cottage. There are many cases heretic. Quora, let's go. Blasphemy is not Trinitarian blasphemy. I think heresy is a more accurate word.
Yeah, it's not quite blasphemy. It's just wrong.
All
It's
right,
just
so this
heresy.
is the last one. The
I think
finished
we're
tier.
missing a few.
Are we? I can add it in.
I'm thinking. I mean, we could add in the Amish.
I don't want to add in the Amish. They seem Jewish.
They're not.
Yeah, like they seem
No,
Jewish.
God, if you tell, I imagine they really wouldn't like it if you said that, but
I
no,
know
they're
they wouldn't
Christians,
like
very
anything.
faithful Christians. They're like, from
They
what I
wouldn't like
know,
anything.
they're a strange offset of the Baptists, from
They
what I
wouldn't
remember.
like anything. They're Amish. What do you expect?
I
They won't
know,
like
I know. But
anything.
where would? Okay, look, if we put them on here, where would we rank them?
Uh, I say C.
They're not that
I don't
bad.
like Amish very much, man. They're kind of weird.
Why not?
Kind of weird.
Look, I kind of disagree with
Fucking
them.
people living in the back.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I don't agree with that. I think it's weird, but I don't blame them. I mean, look how fucked things are,
Yeah, but you
and
gotta
look how
adapt
much
with
of
the
that is
world.
caused by,
You need to
and
adapt
look
with the
how
world
much of that is
somehow.
caused by some of the shit we've done. Like, I mean, I don't blame the Amish and Ted Kaczynski. I understand why they did it, even if I don't agree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd say B or B. I'd say B minus, honestly.
B minus
The
for
Amish.
Amish. Okay, I'm just gonna edit that in later.
Yeah, just put Amish.
Just put
Just
badly
just
drawn man with a
shittily.
beard.
That or just the word Amish but misspelled and written in MS Paint.
Amsh.
Amsh.
The
Who care?
Amsh
They want to get mad
people.
about it. They won't be able to see this shit.
Yeah. No. Fuck.
It's just like writing shit about blind people. Well, they won't get mad. They won't see it.
Just. Yep. Okay, so that's about it. We probably got like
Like
most of
Lux.
them wrong. If you hate us, don't forget to fucking slander us or insult us in the comments. I don't really care. Yeah, if we did anything wrong, tell
I
us. We'll see if we can
I
fix it.
completely forgot you were recording. I thought you were just talking to yourself like a schizophrenic bastard. But yeah, we probably got half the shit wrong because we're dumbasses.
Yeah, we're just
Let
we're
us know if
still
we got
learning.
anything
We're
wrong.
still learning.
If any of you try to offend any of the heretics, fuck you.
Yeah, if any of you guys try to offend these three, just don't come back.
Yeah, we will not take you seriously.
We,
We will disrespect you. We will
we
disagree with you.
just spam the comments with Among Us.
What?
Just spam Among Us
Why Among Us?
because I just thought of any meme off the tip of my head.
Now just spam racial slurs. No, they get our fucking. They probably get our
Troglodyte.
accounts, man. But yeah,
Troglodyte.
yeah,
Knucklehead.
troglodyte. Nah, troglodyte's better, bro. If any of y'all try defending the fucking heretic denominations, just anybody watching, if you go to the comment and you see, if you go to the comments and you see anybody defending the fucking heretics, or if they're saying some anti-Christian bullshit, any retarded shit like that,
No,
just say,
anti-Christian can be
"Burn in
saved.
hell, troglodyte! Burn in hell, troglodyte!"
Anti-Christian can be saved, but heretics cannot.
Okay, fair. Even then, you can probably save some
You can
heretics
probably
if
save
you
some,
show
yeah,
them
but
just how
it's
fucking
difficult.
retarded their religion is. But yeah. Um, but yeah, if you see any heretics down there, just say burn in hell, troglodyte.
Yep. I guess that's the end of the tier. Yeah. That's
Well,
it. Bye.
bye,